But let's get started with our opening remarks and allow me to introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker today is District Governor-elect Paul Walter. Paul is a native South Carolinian residing on Hilton Head Island, where he's lived since graduating from Wofford College in 1992. He's a Senior Vice President Area Manager for the Hilton Head market of Pinnacle Financial Partners. Paul is a member of the Rotary Club of Hilton Head Island. He served in various roles in the club, including club president from 2013 to 14, during which time the club received the Large Club of the Year recognition at the district conference. At the district level, he has served as Early Act Chair since 2013, District Treasurer from 2016 to 2019, and currently serves as District Governor-elect. He's received the District Club Builder Award in 2014-15 and District Service Above Self Award in 2016-17. Paul is proudest of his Rotary service with Early Act Club of Hilton Head Elementary and Junior Interact Club of Hilton Head Middle School. Please help me welcome our District Governor-elect, Paul Walter. Paul.
Thank you, George. Glad to be here today. We're going to have a great session on being a vibrant club. Hopefully you will find some resources that you could take back to your club and use and implement as you listen to the various sessions. As George mentioned, if you're not able to be here for the full time, it will be on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Another commercial. I wanted to just touch base on a few things and talk about our Together We Top 10. President-elect Shaker had asked us as district governors to put together a top 10 list of things that we want to see accomplished during the Rotary year that we serve. I would challenge y'all to do that as well for your clubs and look and see what you may use your R&D and certainly use, which is rip off and duplicate, that you could use some of the same things that I may have here on my list. So hopefully they'll hit home with y'all. But I wanted to just run through in the words of David Letterman, our top 10 here. So together number one is find our why. And hopefully you will find the reason that you use your time, your talents, your treasures for doing good in the world, within our communities, within our state, within our world. So hopefully those are something that you'll look for. Find your why. Number two is each one bring one. We are being asked by President-elect Shaker Mehta to each one bring one. If we can do that, then we certainly will not have any issues in the membership area. And then when they come in, I'd like to see us use an interest interview, not just asking the questions that go on an application and then that application be tucked away in the secretary's desk and never seen ever again, but find out why they're there. What is their interest? Maybe their interest is something that the club could come up and participate in, and you have a whole host of Rotarians that would help and support that person's their why, and it may be the reason they're in Rotary and have joined us. And number three is participate in a project that would be a part of the seventh area of focus, which is protecting the environment. So this is new to Rotary as an area of focus, but we want to see how we can support it and use our resources as Rotarians to protect the environment. Number four is participate in a Rotary Day of Service. There is a formal Rotary Day of Service similar to a program we've had in the district called Rotary Rocks for a number of years. And I've asked District Governor nominee designate Mike Jakosky to help me with if you have any questions, you can certainly ask me. There's a brochure on it and it goes through the particulars. The biggest thing I see in that is that we're asking non-Rotarians to participate in those days of service so that we can certainly have expanding our reach and asking folks to come and participate in service, and maybe they'll like what they see and join in on the fun. Number five, participate in a district global grant focusing on empowering girls. I'm in the process of working with our regional zone coordinator to determine where we might focus on a global grant and our efforts in. It could be in India, it could be in Africa, but I think at this point I'd like to focus on India, and main reason is to supporting our president-elect in his home country and some of the programs that he's talked about, the TEACH program, is one that I will be looking into, and I'll have more information. So stay tuned, more information to come, but I'd love in your planning for the coming year to see if there is a fundraiser that you may could do in support of a global grant that we as a district would go in together on. Number 6, Run with Bernie. I'm not going to steal his thunder. You'll hear more about it, but I'm going to tweak this a little bit. And my own personal is probably going to be Beat Bernie, because he and I are a little bit competitive, but you'll hear more. Number 7, apply for and use the district grant to do good in your community. Please if you haven't already done so, the deadline was the 15th. You may hear more about it today, but just apply for the district grant. $2,500 that can be matched by your $2,500 in your clubs can go into your communities and do good in the world. The district or the Rotary International does not want these monies back, so use every dime you have on doing something good in your community. If you don't use it, yes, we do need to account for it and get it back into the grant funds, but please use those funds in your community. Number 8, meet the club's foundation goals. You'll hear more about those and today you've heard about them from the standpoint of foundation goals that have been put before you. Number 9, complete a community assessment. There is an assessment tool that we will talk about, and what may have been the need in your community pre-COVID may not be that need today. So look and really assess what's the current need in your community, determining what that is, and then using the resources of your club to fulfill the need. And number 10, I hope this is probably the easiest one that you can do. Please, there's a wealth of information, but it's successfully, and my word successfully, sign in to My Rotary and dacdb.org. There's a lot of questions that people ask that can be answered there. I'm happy to be a resource to answer any of them, but you can find all of the presentations from PETS on there. You'll be able to find all of the presentations today as far as the PowerPoints on DACDB. So we will have under my name, under Be a Vibrant Club, it's already set up. There's my presentation that I'm giving you right there. So if you're writing it down, it's already on DACDB, ready for you to see and use your R&D. And that was it. I don't know if there are any questions or if we even have time for questions, but those are the things that I'd like to see us focus on as a district. And there, I'm sure others, but those are the ones that I see that come to the top. And if we can just use the resources of our clubs and the power of our clubs to do good in the world, we'll have vibrant clubs. Thank y'all.